The speed race is sponsored by Truster AI, your real-world experience. In this round, the questions are going to be directed to all 3 schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell? Thank you. Yours. Thank you. If you ring and answer correctly and it's the first attempt at the question, you get 3 points. If it's the second attempt at the question, you get 2 points. And if it's the third attempt, you get 1 point. However, you should take note. If you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, you lose a point. When you ring, you will be called upon to answer. Please get straight to the point. If you start with things like, Madam, we have a repetition of the question, you will be bailed out because you have 3 seconds from when you are called to provide an answer. Let's hear the bell, please. May I hear the bell? Thank you. That's the indication. That's the indication that you have been bailed out and what you are saying is probably the wrong answer, fetching that penalty. For questions that require calculations, you have up to 30 seconds to provide an answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions, 30 seconds each. First one. Find the sound intensity 0.50 meter from the center of a 4.0 watt sound source. Yes, file say.
1.0 by 10 raised to an exponent of 2 watts per meter squared.
That's incorrect. I continue. A 4.0 watt sound source emitting sound isotropically. Yes, Kekeli.
1.3 watts per meter square.
You're right. The mass of an object moving along the x-axis changes at a constant rate of negative 0.4 kilogram per second. Find the net force on the object at the instant its mass is 2 kilogram and its velocity is 5 meter per second and its acceleration is 3 meter per second squared. File say.
4 Newton.
You are right. What is the resistance of a color-coded resistor marked with 3 red bands? Yes, Hadir.
2.2 kilo ohms.
You are right. Next set, 30 seconds each. A weighing container has a mass of 20.56 grams when empty and 20.80 grams when filled with water at 4 degrees Celsius. After being dried, the same container is filled with a solution at the same temperature of 4 degrees Celsius and has a mass of 20.92 grams. Calculate the density. Yes,
1.5 gram per centimeter cube.
You're right. saturated solution of a sparingly soluble metal hydroxide with the formula M, open bracket, OH, close bracket, subscript 2, has mass concentration of 4.95 milligram per decimeter cubed. Calculate the pH of the solution. Atomic mass 4M is 65.0. Yes, file say.
Basic. 10.0.
Yes. How many grams of CuSO4.5H2O are in 0.500? Yes, praise God.
125 grams.
That's incorrect. I'm continuing. 0.500 decimeter cubed of a 0.400. Yes, Kekeli.
1.00 by 10 raised to an exponent of 2 grams. That's okay.
That's incorrect. I continue. Of a 0.400 mole per decimeter cube solution, atomic mass for copper is 63.5. Yes, Fayose.
49.9 grams.
You're right. Next set, 30 seconds. 30 seconds each. A is equal to the set of X, which is a member of N, such that X multiplying Y is equal to 18 for some Y, which is also a member of N, where N is the set of natural numbers. List the elements. Yes, Kekeli.
The elements of N are the set such that 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18.
I'm not accepting it. Okay, I asked you to list the elements. You started with the set. You were giving me a set instead of the elements. The elements are simply 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. Next one. A sequence is defined by the recurrence relation. U subscript of the expression n plus 1 is equal to 3 multiplying U subscript n minus 6. If U subscript n is equal to U subscript 1 for all n greater than or equal to 1, find the value of U subscript 1.
U
Yes,
subscript 1 equals 3.
You're right. Next one. Find the sine of the angle between the vectors. A is equal to 3I plus j, and B equals I minus 2j. Yes, Fayose.
A fraction with numerator 7 and Denominator 10.
That's incorrect. Okay, you rang. Go ahead, Hadir.
It is a fraction with a numerator of 7.
The bell has gone. Did you ring? Okay, carry on.
7 root 2 over 10.
Yes. Last set of questions, 10 seconds each. Name the type of mutation that occurs in a DNA molecule when a sequence change gives rise to a stop.
Frame shift mutation.
That's incorrect.
Mutation. Nonsense mutation.
Yes. Next one. What is the most common method of asexual reproduction in unicellular? Yes.
Binary fission. Binary fission.
No. In unicellular yeast. Yes, Jason.
Budding.
You're right. Last one for the round. Last question for the round. Name the tiny depression in the center of the macula of the mammalian eye that is responsible. Yes, Fayose.
Fovea centralis.
Yes. And that's the end of the second round.
At a speed race, Charlie. Presec Legon National Science and Maths Quiz 2025 is putting much heat. So this contest is between Presec Legon versus GSTS and Our Lady of Grace. And this speed race is something else. Every school is involving. Every school is engaging in this hottest speed race. This is very intense because all the schools are answering the questions. Our Lady of Grace started with the heat but was wrong for the first time. And oh Charlie, I feel the vibe. All the schools are doing extremely well. And for this speed race, I thought Presec Ekokra, because the guy solves everything inside his head. And for Our Lady of Grace, the guy is really good. Raphael Mouli. Charlie, this speed race, I always say that for quarterfinals, and the difference between quarterfinals and 1/8 stage is that for quarterfinals, big schools meet. And when they meet, the points is closer because you cannot open the gap. Everybody is doing something. Everybody is putting heat or bringing something important to the table. So you can't best tell that this school will go or will qualify. People are thinking that Presec Legon should have qualified. Yeah, sure. But here comes the way. Presec Legon did well in the speed race with a massive points, bringing an intense, but now GSTS kicked Presec Legon out. For the speed race, we thought that even if Presec didn't go or didn't pass through to the semi-finals, obviously Our Lady of Grace would pass through to the semi-final. But here comes the way. GSTS, same happened to St. Thomas Aquinas and Mankranso. Charlie, Mankranso is now in the semi-final. China, Tang is out of the competition. So that's so interesting. This year, National Science and Maths is something else. Every school is preparing for GSTS in his region. They won the regional championship. For Presec, you didn't. You went to the finals, and Achimota had it. And Our Lady of Grace too, we went to the finals for the Ashanti Regional Championship, and Obokwari had it. So you can see the difference between this National Science and Maths quiz. By the way, my name is Donwell. If today is your first time, don't forget to subscribe, like, and be sharing to your friends. On my channel, I do post about National Science and Maths quiz, GSMQ, which will be heading up next week for the Ashanti Regional Championship, and also the nationals will be next week, next month, next 2 months. Yeah, that's December. They will be having the nationals. The seeded schools or the schools who qualify from their regionals, they will meet at the nationals. Then they do it at Ken University. And also STEM quiz is coming up from basic 5 to basic 9. Just dial www.quiztalk.world and get your school registered. Thanks for rocking with Donwell. Great GSTS, great Presec. great Our Lady of Grace. Raphael Mauli, you've done extremely well. Congratulations with the heat that you came from Ashanti region, but now your time is due. Congratulations to GSTS. You are through to the semi-finals. Presec Legon, thanks for competing. We hope to see you next year. Bye bye.